Okay, so this is going to be part 2 of my boxcar settlement video. Um, and I basically did exactly the idea that I came up with in that video, where the second half of the settlement, or the other side of the settlement, would also obviously use boxcars and various other kinds of materials, but it was going to use orange ones, and rather than warehouses it was going to use barns as this kind of duality, this north-south divide type deal. Also, I'm really happy with how this bar turned out, the Devil's Den. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, and I don't know if there's going to be a part 3. There may be. Me doing stuff in the middle. Pepsi. Stuff in the middle of the settlement. You know, I want to add manufacturing stuff still. Maybe a ball track type deal. Maybe a marketplace area. All kinds of stuff. I have lots of ideas, so stay tuned. There may be a part 3. For now, though, this one. So I wanted to give it a different style, but maintain some of the elements. So it has those kind of rooftops with the lanterns in them, just like the other one did. It also has a bar, but the bar at this one's very different. The bar at this one's a bit more seedy, a bit more kind of dangerous and cramped and small. This one's also got more of the trading kind of thing on it. It's going on. It's more of a sort of practical settlement in that sense, but it comes across as a bit more built up and dangerous. But like the other one, it mostly consists of accommodation. Excuse me. So I like it. I think that this one kind of has a better vibe, but the other one might be a little bit more, what's the word? I don't know, composed. This one, again, when it comes to the decoration, I still need to. I'm being so lazy. I need to put more junk down. I did put more junk in this one than the previous one, and I did try and make this one a bit more populated with stuff and use different things more to kind of vary the decoration up. But when it comes to doing part 3, or maybe a part 4 if there ever is one, I will definitely have to do another tour, which would probably be a live commentary, in which I can show you the junk and when it's fully properly decorated. There's multiple floors, multiple levels. The other one was kind of boxcars randomly strewn about and in different places, and each one's kind of a different part of the accommodation. This is a bit different though. This is different levels. There's actually a 4-floor elevator, which there's a glitch with, which I'll show you near the end of the video. But it's different levels. The first level is that the area with the generator room and that kind of reception office area, and also the Devil's Den. Then above that is this area, which is like bedrooms and basic accommodation, bed, sweet bed, and all that kind of stuff. There's also a view over towards the other side of the settlement, and I like the idea of there being a rivalry. I'll dress the people on this side of the settlement differently and all that kind of stuff. There's where the elevator is. So it turned out quite well. Yeah, you can see all blue over there. I think lighting, in terms of decoration, lighting is a really important part, especially for these boxcars. So like with the Devil's Den, I used the color changing light bulbs to give it that red glow kind of look, and I think it turned out pretty well for the most part. This room, this is the 3rd floor, and I quite like what I did with this. You got your chem lab, like I said, seedy. This is kind of more like a rustic cabin, kind of colonial vibe it's got going on. There's no TV. There's a radio, I think, but you know, it's very brown and more traditional, I guess. It's also got a double bed, which you just put 2 beds together, and you get some pillows. Like, that's an example of junk that could be really useful. But as you can see, I did put some stuff down, got some clothes and some bottles and Dandy Boy apples, things like that. Instamash, or Raxo Clean or whatever. And there's a bathroom area past the elevator. So yes, obviously, if the elevator isn't on that floor, they can't get to it. But hey, it's not like they can use it anyway. There's, what do you call them? Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. An outdoor restroom. So yeah, you can see I can use the button to bring the elevator up on each floor, but there is an issue which I will demonstrate at some point. This is the top floor. This is like just another area of accommodation with some clutter and things. Got storage area down at the bottom there. I've also been using the mounted heads more. I've got dogs, ragstag, ghouls, and deathclaws in this settlement. The deathclaw, two of those that really kind of add to the Devil's Den. I like the vibe. And the Dixie tubes to get 666. Top of the box. I thought it's the top floor, boxcars, top of the box. It's put on top of the pops. That kind of thing. You know, we're getting real fancy. Here I realised that I didn't actually put any guns on that rack, so I go over to it and I edited out me putting them on. Maybe it's a cool effect. If I hadn't have said anything, maybe you would have all thought it was deliberate. You all, like the 5 people who are going to watch this. Yeah, and I've been experimenting with like putting different things underneath the beds and just, you know, different ideas. It's coming up towards the end here, I believe. It's just a still shot and kind of moving in. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you some stuff when it's at night, because you know how the place is lit at night, and particularly the bar area I think is quite important. The boxcars really synergize well with the scaffolding, with the warehouses. I noticed they're not so forgiving when it comes to the barn. Even though the barns, I thought the warehouse was just a reskin of the barns tab. That's not actually strictly true in terms of the way it snaps, it seems like, because it didn't behave the same way. Yeah, it's kind of irritating. Yeah, you see how it's got this red glow? That's all from those light bulbs. And I may have to light that back area red too, because I don't like how it's white light and it has that contrast. Drugs. Also got a Brahmin because I've got the settlement recruiter on. Okay, so here's this glitch. Right, if you see, I'll get the elevator, come down to the bottom floor, the ground floor, and look, no controls on that panel where they should be. And when I first discovered this, I was like, what the fuck? I tried saving and reloading. I tried fast traveling, coming back, didn't work. If anyone has a solution to this, I haven't actually bothered checking the internet yet, but if anyone has a solution, then tell me. But if you look up there, you'll notice something. Just a little problem there, Bethesda. I'd really like you to patch this, because that's really fucking annoying, because they're not supposed to be up there. I'm going to go up to the top, which I've actually started doing something up here, putting some flooring down. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, I'll just go up here. And look, control panel. Like, what? I saw that and I was like, are you kidding me? And if I'll push the button, watch, and it's going to go up. Like, Jesus, that's one of the stranger glitches I've encountered. Anyway, this has been a pretty fun build. I like what I've come up with. So stay tuned for part 3, I guess. And until that time, or any such time I upload a video, TTF.